Hi, thanks for watching. It's Sunday the 12th of August 2018. The moon is in Virgo and that happened in the wee small hours, 2 minutes to 5 a.m. here in UK. So that would have been 2 minutes to midnight Eastern Daylight Time, even though it wasn't daylight, and 3 hours before that Pacific. A fairly big change when the moon enters Virgo normally, but this is a time of lull. We are actually, as I'm doing this, it's about 22 hours after the new moon, and that is a time of lull, a time of perhaps looking back over things. And moon in Virgo can be quite positive in that sense, because the Virgo influence makes us want to look back over what we've done and make sure that we've kind of got things going the way we want to have them going. So it's not a bad time for that, not a bad time at all, but I wouldn't imagine a hugely strong Virgo influence today away from that, because as I say, it is really a time of lull. And although there's a great deal going on and kind of 6-7 planets retrograde at the moment, Mercury retrograde most particularly, it is quiet. We will actually start to see things build up a bit in the next day or two. It's kind of 2 or 3 days after the new moon, when she's visible in the sky again, when the moon goes into Libra, because people are actually finding this balance now rather than just looking for it. It's actually quite a good time for meeting new people, may even be a good time for a new relationship, you never know. But there will be some power behind that moon when she enters Libra, and then on Thursday she goes into Scorpio, just about wherever you are in the world. It's on Thursday, 9:54 a.m. in UK, and next Saturday the moon enters Sagittarius, 17:44 UK time, so that pretty much wherever you are in the world, the moon enters Sagittarius on Saturday. But before that, on Saturday earlier, 8:48 a.m. UK, so that's midnight 48 a.m. Pacific Saturday, and let me see, 3:48 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and it will just about be ready to get light then as well. We get the half moon phase. We actually reach 50% full, and then the energy changes again, becomes more enthusiastic, moves us along, and gives us a fair bit of support. We are kind of less supported at the moment, but that's no bad thing. It's a thing of standing on your own 2 feet, basically. So that's all I really want to say about the immediate astrology. The moon phase at the moment is actually still very small. She is 1.4% full, waxing crescent. As I said, first quarter comes up 8:48 a.m. UK time, Saturday. Excuse me, Saturday the 18th of August. I'm looking down at my chart and coughing, but there you go. What can we do about that? Mercury retrograde is the other big news, really. It's not massive news today because nothing much has changed, but that is really what's going on in the background, which is it may cause frustrations basically around communication. We can get misunderstandings, it can go into that area. It can also go into the area of travel and transport, but basically anything to do with bridging gaps between people and places comes into question, and this is to raise our own awareness of things that we may just not be taking enough notice of, particularly around our attitudes to other people. So as mercurial as Mercury is, once we get through the retrograde, we have learned, we've become more sociable, and we've gone forward. Right at the moment we are in the Mercury retrograde phase for August 2018. On Tuesday, we go into Mercury retrograde phase intensified again. This is actually because Mercury is now slowing down again before turning direct and going the other way. And Mercury actually goes direct at the time of half moon on Saturday the 18th. So it really is a big day next Saturday, and this week is building up to it. But it's going to be a steady increase of energy, and it's probably going to be more than a little bit confusing, but basically don't sweat it. Just keep going. If you're not ready to learn the big lessons and move on straight away, the cycle will come round again. It's always repeating. Excuse me, I've got a terrible cough this morning. There is another Mercury retrograde coming up basically in December 2018, but I mean it happens in November and spreads into December, but it is absolutely all over on the 24th of December, so Christmas is Mercury retrograde free. But who wants to think about Christmas? Certainly not me. I want to think about Sunday, I want to think about a cup of tea, and I want to think about that nice box of cheese straws that I bought from Aldi's the other day. I'm going to enjoy that. Right, happy Sunday folks, have a great day. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.